to my YouTube channel. My name is Estelle Bridle. I am 22 years old and from Alberta, Canada, and I am an online health and fitness coach. I have had a lot of people asking me exactly how I became an online health and fitness coach and exactly what a health and fitness coach even is. So this week I wanted to share with you guys exactly what being an online health and fitness coach is all about. So let's dive right into it. So I started coaching last November, holy moly, almost 2 years ago. But before I started coaching, I was bouncing from job to job, completely unsure of what I wanted to do with my life and trying to find something that gave me purpose and passion. I didn't want to have to go back to school, especially unsure of the path I wanted to go down, because then I knew that I would end up just like many others I know that are weighed down by massive student loans and debt and come out still not knowing what they want to do with their life. So after I graduated high school, I worked as a receptionist at a law firm for about a year, but I got so sick and tired of being so bored of that 9-to-5 grind that society tells us that we're supposed to do that I did something a little crazy. I ended up talking to some people I knew in Mexico and booked a flight there and moved there for a year. It was an absolute blast. I worked at a resort for 8 months and traveled around Mexico for the rest of the year. Like I said, it was amazing, the best experience I have ever had in my entire life, but it was something that I knew that I couldn't do for the rest of my life either. So I knew I needed to come home to reality after that year. So I moved back home to BC in with my parents so that I could come up with some sort of a plan. In the meantime, while I was living with them, I ended up taking my early childhood education courses so that I could help at my mom's large group daycare of 90 kids at the time, which I know you're probably thinking, hello, that's even more crazy than moving to Mexico. But I love kids, so I knew it was definitely something I could end up seeing myself doing down the line. But I ended up, after a couple months, meeting my boyfriend and moving to Alberta with him. I got a job nannying and I was back to square one because I decided that looking after kids wasn't something that I wanted to do for my entire life, nor was it something that I was meant to do because, for one, kids are absolutely insane, obviously, and two, I didn't want to have to be that mom that was working all day with kids at the daycare, coming home to my kids in the future, and just being kind of cranky because of what happened during the day with somebody else's kids, right? So I looked into a couple options, but I knew that I deserved to be making more than minimum wage and living paycheck to paycheck, which was absolutely terrible. I even looked into a couple online options, but all of them ended up being scams and pyramid schemes, so I gave up all hope on that. And I assumed that I would just have to end up living paycheck to paycheck like the rest of society, never being able to travel, having to rely on my future husband to support me and my family, which I hated. I hate the idea of having to rely on anyone, especially financially. I have always been a very independent person, so relying on somebody really sucks. I ended up becoming really down in the dumps because of it. I just kind of went through the daily motions. I hadn't danced or played sports or taught Zumba since I had moved back from Mexico. So not being active, I started seeing random roles appear and it just made it even more depressing. So as you can see, it kind of just became a really slippery slope. But one day I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across an opportunity, a work-at-home opportunity, which I loved the idea of. But of course, because I had been scammed before by numerous online companies, I was very skeptical. I decided to look into it though and kind of really do my research and dig in. I ended up joining my coach's information group, where she explained exactly what it was all about, and within the first week, I saw the potential of the business, and I knew that I could really make this work and finally live life by my design. I knew that this is what I needed, and it was exactly what I was looking for, because not only would it help me out financially, but it would help me get back in shape, and it would finally give me that purpose that I was looking for. So I dove into coaching. When I do something, I go all in with it and I make it happen. And seeing that coaches were making a lot of money every single week, I knew that that is where I wanted to be, and I knew that I could do it. So I set some goals, and 5 months into coaching, I was able to pay off a lot of my debt, which seemed impossible working full-time normally. I ended up transitioning into part-time nannying, and 10 months into coaching, not even a year, but 10 months, I was able to officially quit my job, replace my full-time income, and work full-time from home as an online health and fitness coach, and I could not be happier. So that's a super quick summary of my story, but the biggest thing I want you guys to take away from this story is that it didn't happen overnight. I didn't all of a sudden be earning an income full-time from home. Coaching is not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. It took hard work, consistency, and determination to get to where I am a year and 8 months later. After all, I own my own business, so you have to be able to be that CEO, put your big girl panties on, and make it happen. And trust me, the first couple months were definitely the hardest. I'm not gonna lie about it, because it is something that I had to learn. I had to learn how to be my own boss, how to motivate myself, how to really step it up and make stuff happen. But guys, it is so freaking worth it to be able to work from home, work as much or as little as I want. I make my schedule. To be able to go on trips and not have to ask for time off, or to have to worry about if I'm going to have enough money going on the trip or when I'm coming back. Like, it was so stressful. That was my biggest thing, is I wanted to be able to travel and I couldn't afford it. But being able to finally afford traveling, be able to do it more than I ever have before, it's just so surreal. It's insane. But just to quickly wrap up this video, I wanted to share with you guys exactly like the biggest question of all time. What does an online health and fitness coach even do? So, super short version, we use our social media to share our personal health and fitness journeys with others, to help motivate them, encourage them, and inspire them to get started in their own personal journeys, okay? I run monthly virtual boot camps, which are groups on Facebook where we all get together and we support each other to crush our health and fitness goals, all right? We post daily motivation, we inspire each other, we hold each other accountable, and that is literally my job description. I get to post on social media, help people with their health and fitness goals, and hold them, the major point, hold them accountable to their health and fitness goals so that they do see results. All right, so through these groups and through the programs that are provided to me by trained professionals, so don't have to worry about any of that, I help men and women all over North America get started in their health and fitness journeys and cheer them on from beginning to end of their journeys. I supply them with all the tools that they need to guarantee them real lasting success. None of this scammy stuff, none of these pills or whatever else, real lasting success, all right? And I'm there for them every step of the way. Basically, I'm like a virtual fit friend that will not let you give up on your health and fitness goals until you accomplish them. So that's it. That's the story of how I became an online health and fitness coach, what an online health and fitness coach even is, and all that jazz. If you have any other questions, okay, about what I do, and if you want to find out all the nitty-gritty details of what it takes to become a coach, please shoot me a message. I am always just a message away, or better yet, fill out the application below, as I am always looking for major go-getters. That's the key. You got to be a major go-getter to join the team and help us change even more lives. So thank you so much for tuning in again. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and comment below. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to see from my YouTube channel. And remember, every Tuesday a new video will be coming out. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a terrific rest of your day. And remember to always live your life the happiest and healthiest way possible. Bye, guys.